Alright everybody, welcome to another edition of Randall's Rants. I apologize if I'm not, if I ramble right now, because my mind just can't comprehend the fact that we have a sitting president in the Oval Office who's just absolutely failed to denounce Nazis and white supremacists, because that's what happened last night in Charlottesville. We had a incident of domestic terrorism. We had Christian terrorists who went and attacked people, causing havoc, and we had one scumbag who I'm not even going to give him I'm not even going to mention his name because he's not worth it. He's below, he's just a scumbag. Anyways, this son of a bitch goes into the ISIS playbook and drives his car into a group of people, and it killed young Heather Heyer. And I hope I pronounced her name correctly. If I didn't, please let me know the correct pronunciation in the comment section below. I just never thought we would be at a point in this country where we would have a president who had to be prodded to denounce Nazism, to denounce white supremacists. Orrin Hatch has come out and said, his father didn't spend time serving in Germany, ripping down Nazi banners so that the Nazi flag could fly here in the States. Or I'm paraphrasing, I can't remember exactly what he said in his tweet. Ted Cruz has come out and denounced what happened. Ivanka, Donald's own flesh and blood, has come out and denounced what happened in Charlottesville. And like I said, it just boggles my mind that we are at a point in the U.S. history where we have a sitting president who has failed to denounce white supremacy and failed to denounce Nazis. Could it be that Donald's father was arrested one time at a Klan meeting? I don't know. Maybe that has nothing to do with this. Maybe that has everything to do with this. Why didn't Donald Trump go out and denounce David Duke Saturday afternoon when he said we're here fulfilling Trump's promise, Trump's word? Okay, David Duke, the head of the KKK, guy was once a Grand Wizard. He came out and said, we're doing Trump's work. Did Trump denounce him? No. Trump is, right there to go after Nordstrom when they pull his daughter's products off the shelves. He's there to attack them and anybody else that dare insult his family. And he's right there to use his young son, Barron, as basically political collateral so that he's not insulted, like the whole thing with Kathy Griffith. But he can't even denounce white supremacists. And he had a really bland tweet that said, they're basically implied there must have been, trouble on both sides, Apparently, I don't know. I don't know what possessed him to tweet that out. But, to anybody from a different country, I want to apologize, because this is not us. We're not all like this. I saw the tweet from Lord, I believe her name is, and she said something about, white people. Bitch, this isn't fucking all white people, alright? Some of us are flat out embarrassed by the antics of these cowards in Charlottesville, especially the coward that drove his car through a group of people. Trump once chastised Obama because he wouldn't say radical Islam. Well, why don't we call this what it is? Why don't we call it domestic terrorism? That's exactly what it is. Last night, you had the Klan and white supremacists and Nazis go out and commit an act of domestic terrorism. It took a life. Young Heather Heyer. That was an act of terrorism. How come Donald's not using the big T word since he has failed to denounce the group's actions this past weekend? It's mind-boggling. There's been many things that this country has done. Through the riots in Detroit, that just leave you scratching your head actually looking at it through the prism of, history. What's a future generation going to think of now when we had a sitting president who flat out refused to denounce Nazis. Like I said at the beginning of this rant, I wasn't sure how coherent my words would be because right now I've got a lot of emotions. Speaking as somebody who does come from an interracial family, my uncle is actually African American. So like I said, speaking as somebody who comes from an interracial family, my mind is just going a million miles a minute trying to figure out why the sitting president can't denounce the Klan and the white supremacists and the Nazis who chanted such vile things as "fuck you faggots." There's a part of me that just wants to, tell the Nazis, "Hey, bring it, bitch." But you know what? I'm just lowering myself to their level. Like I said, I'm a million emotions right now. I'm frustrated, I'm angry, I'm pissed off. And right now ashamed. Ashamed that we have a president that can't denounce white supremacists. And it doesn't matter what side of the political aisle you're on. That's wrong.
Well.